center
everybody.
stage.
How's it going?
And so, first of all, I love the, I'm
Thank
not sure
you.
why I would call it a boa light, or
We'll
what is
call
this?
it a jacket,
A jacket.
but like Vegas style.
Vegas style. Very good, very good.
Thank you.
So tell us about this thought process on what you saw and why you would choose to make such a potentially risky leap.
Yeah, I think what's unfortunate is that my why is not particularly unique. I actually would like to know the room that I'm talking to. So if everyone would take a second and just close your eyes. I'm not going to do anything weird, just close your eyes, because I want you to be able to answer honestly. If you have ever had a health issue that's related to food, so a food allergy, an intolerance, a gut health issue like IBS, something diet related like heart disease or diabetes, raise your hand. Okay, hands down, eyes open. That was almost everyone. Almost every single person in this room is my why.
You know, tell us a little bit about the status of bitewell. Where are you guys at this point?
Earlier this year, we commercialized for the first time, and we've helped thousands of people already this year, and as of January of this coming year, we'll have 50,000 more people coming onto the platform. So we're growing, and it feels really good to be able to help people with something that I couldn't help myself with.
Oh, that's great. And you know, who would you describe as your end customer?
That's a good question. That has evolved over time.
Okay.
I'm going to answer your question in a roundabout way. Is that okay?
No problem.
Cool. Okay.
You're the actress.
All right, audience that is now my friends. Because we all have these food health related issues, just shout to me, how long do you think the average person with a food related health issue spends thinking about what to eat every day? Just like shout at me, it's fine. 3 hours? Who said that? Jenny. Jenny knows the answer. The answer is 3 hours. 3 hours every day. Thank you, Jenny. 3 hours every day. Imagine if you didn't have to do that, right? So I'm going to tell you what the product does, and then I'll tell you who buys it. So imagine if you didn't have to spend 3 hours. Imagine if you could go to this place called bitewell.com. It exists. And you can shop groceries, recipes, restaurant meals, meal kits that are already set up to meet your health needs, conditions, goals, allergies, dietary restrictions, and preferences. So you go there and everything that you're shopping on there is already set up for you. And imagine, for a moment, if you weren't paying through the nose for this service, if in fact you were actually saving money every time you bought food through bitewell, because you get discounts on food that positively impacts your health. So that's what we've created. We've packaged it up and called it the bitewell Digital Food Pharmacy, and we work with a couple of different constituent groups. So we, kind of this year, in our first year of commercialization, have primarily been working with HR and benefits professionals who are offering this to their employees, because let's face it, if you're spending 3 hours a day thinking about what to eat, what are you not spending 3 hours a day on, right? So there's a really great cohort of clients that we have in the HR and benefits world. As we have sharpened the food pharmacy positioning, we've also realized that there's this really great relationship that we can have with healthcare providers who are offering this to their patients. And in some select cases, starting in January of next year, writing food prescriptions for these diet-related diseases that are being fulfilled through our pharmacy. And in some even more select cases, although I really would like this to grow, those food prescriptions are being paid for by payers who would otherwise be paying for pharmaceuticals and are now instead paying for food. So that was a roundabout answer.
No, it's a great answer. It's a really thoughtful, I think, program to help get around, or at least address a very, very prevalent problem as you're addressing. I guess I hadn't thought about how much I think about food today, but it's usually in a different way than how it negatively affects me. Do you have a prescription for that?